Witness back. This is welcome back to Witness Stories. All right, this one I call Wife Sat Up in Bed. I may have included some of this information in other recordings, but here I'm going to let it stand out by itself. So this happened in the summer of 1993. There are a few things to be aware of before unfolding the story to you. First, energy, in the mode that martial arts speaks of it, is tied into human feeling and is considered a medium that goes beyond the veil. You know, it is a connection that goes beyond the veil through human feeling. Second, breath meditations are supposed to be very invigorating in match to a level of energy flow. Having mind correctly focused is important in a breath meditation. Third, husbands and wives suddenly singing a song the other has in their head or other transfers of thought happen all the time. I suspect that man and wife are connected in many ways that other pairs of people are not. Fourth, I want to say that I practice Tai Chi form, a first form for exercise. But I don't do this like other Americans do it. The term Chi in this practice is energy, and the breath is used to enhance that. But I also focus in my exercise on connecting, visualizing, and feeling it. I consider connection, feeling, and breath as more important than being accurate in my moves in the Tai Chi form. So considering all of that, here's the story. This house that we were living in during 1993 had a very large master bedroom. When my wife and I would go to bed, often she is in bed and asleep, and I do my Tai Chi form just before getting myself into bed. This one particular night, I saw she was already asleep, so I decided to keep my breath as quiet as possible and then do my form. The rest of the moves are always silent when I do them, even though it is a breath. It is a breath meditation activity for me. I assumed my starting position. I made my connecting thoughts, focused my feelings, and took my first breath while doing my first motion. This is a motion that I added to my basic form, and there was something special about that motion. So I also do this with a mental visualization of light motion coming from deep within the earth and raising my hands above my head and visualizing that light coming up through the earth and dropping all around my head and all around my body. When I did this first stroking move, suddenly my wife made some sort of surprise mumbling something, moved about just a little, and I froze in my position, and she stopped, rested back down, and went silent. I'm standing there going, oh, wonder what happened there. Maybe I didn't remember hearing anything, but maybe I made some sort of a noise. So this time I was really determined to really get deep into the feeling of it, but also very, very poignantly stayed totally, I doubled down on being silent. But, as I said, I really wanted to connect deeply and do the energy part better than before, with more feeling. So I got set back up for the start again. This time I really connected, I really got the feeling, and deeply did the breathing, but kept very steady, and so I didn't make any sound on the floor, and no restriction in my air pathways. I was very, very silent this time. And as I did that same first motion, this time my wife did all the prior noises and thrashing, but this time she sat up like a machine had just pushed her up and quickly said, "What was that?" "I felt that." And I hauntingly said, "Just my Tai Chi form?" And she said, "Yeah, I felt that." This moment was memorable and very instructive in terms of, chi energy, what I also call, spiritual energy. It was a real thing. How else did that event happen? Food for thought.